I think a couple of them had their moments. I learned to love Psy season 2. I feel like Psy season 3 would have been good, but I also think she doesn't need the show, right? So there's that too.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, is the Housewife franchise boring and dead? I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you think of? I don't like Atlanta this year. I thought it was going to be good, and then the whole thing that happened with Kenya, I thought it was bullshit, to be perfectly honest, because it's like all of a sudden the production company, the network's like, oh my God, we didn't know Kenya was going to do that. Bull fucking shit. I've had a reality show. I have been on set of millions of reality shows. You fucking know that shit is coming. No talent's going to hold up a billboard poster board of someone giving another person without production knowing beforehand. And that's what happened. FYI. And then everybody said, oh, we got to have her off because you can't put down this and you can't do this. And that's, I blame production for not stopping her beforehand, because I do think Kenya makes for good TV. And I kind of liked her at the beginning of this season. I felt like she was like, you had a little bit of the old Kenya, but she was sort of older and wiser. And I kind of like dug it. And we're invested in her story. Just to get her abruptly off, I was just like, I love Shamia. I think Shamia's great. I love Portia.
I agree.
But I hate the other cat. Shamia, Portia, Cynthia, having her come in, and I know Phaedra comes in. I'll give it a shot. I hope that, I hope maybe mixing a little bit of the Phaedras and Cynthia in the new and the old, and, maybe it will be good. But it started out good, then it was lackluster, and I hope it continues. I hope it picks up being good again. Otherwise, I could take it or leave it. I mean, honestly, I used to love all of the Housewives, and now, honestly, I could have it on the background, be scrolling TikTok, miss big chunks.
Wait a minute, but staying there though. So is Kenya being let go an overcorrection? A, and then B, obviously Phaedra, said some stuff as it pertains to Candy, and that's where she sort of, vacated the show, and then eventually came back to Traders, eventually came back to Married to Medicine, and then eventually came back to the show. Do you see a moment where Kenya ever comes back, or do you think Kenya Moore is done with this show and Bravo in particular? And if she is, where does she go next? What's the move if you're managing her or you're doing training or consulting for her?
If Kenya does not sue them, I see an opportunity where she can come back. But if she hires legal counsel and tries to sue them, you know what I mean? Why isn't the production company, protecting her to a certain degree? Why did they hang her out to dry? If she doesn't get legal counsel and doesn't sue Bravo, I think there's a world that she can come back.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we had on our list. That was all just us talking off the top. We had on our list, we were going to talk about,
Hey, Ronnie Jr.